everyone, this is Sarah Fezio, and today I am going to do a swipe with these colors. I have two Artist Loft paint. I have burnt sienna and white, and then the others are house paints. So the idea is that I'm going to do a swipe, and then depending on what it looks like, I may do a partial pour on top of that. And I'm going to be using my little spatula tool here. So I want to start with some of my lighter color up at the top. This is not a deep canvas, so I don't need to worry too much about covering the sides, as this will probably need to be framed. Now, I need to take my paints that I have down here, and there's a few cells in here, not a lot down here, which I really wish there were, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I have a very, very small cup. This is a very small, one of the smallest cups I have. But I'm going to add some Dimethicone now to my paints. Because I don't want to use a whole lot. And actually, I may try actually spraying into the cup instead of... I saw someone do that, and instead of mixing it in the paint, they sprayed it on the cup, and it worked really well, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, it doesn't look bad now, but I'm going to try to make it a little bit better. So I'm going to have to thin my paints down just a tad. There's very, very little white in it. But now I have my white paint. And there's already a little bit, quite a bit of red on there, but I'm going to use some red. Let's see what, well, let's just see what we get, because I didn't want to use all the colors. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white in the bottom of this cup. Not a lot, because I'm not planning on pouring a lot. And I'm just going to add the white into this cup right here and give it a quick stir. Okay, so my white's in there. I'm going to add a little bit of red on top of it. Now I have some green, but I added a little bit of dimethicone into it. And then I'll add a little bit of the cream, the color that's the most predominant. And then I want a little bit of yellow, but I'm going to thin it down some and add dimethicone to it. So in here, I'm just going to add a squirt of dimethicone, a splash of water in here. I want it thinner, just a few drops of water. Oops. Give that a stir and pour that in there with the rest of my mix. So here's my cup right here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white in there on top of that. So that's what it looks like in there. Of course, this is starting to look really nice right here, but we'll see what we get. I'm just going to dump, let me stir it. Very slowly. It's not really my style, but okay, let me get my torch and torch that and see what happens. It's moving some, but not a whole lot. A little bit there. A little bit more here. I don't know if you can see this part down here expand. Slightly expand anyway. There. Okay. Not done. Adding a little bit more yellow into that. All right, so this was a gift for someone, so I hope she likes it. It's a little bit different. Now down here, there's not much paint there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of this lighter color right down here at the edge, like so. All right, so there you go. Okay, my painting has pretty much dried overnight and it crazed. And I don't know why, because this has never happened before. Not like this. All in here, that's a craze. There's some little spots in here that look like they may have white paint under there. Here definitely is a crack. I can get my fingernail in there and touch the canvas. Over here, there's a large craze. I don't know why either. So I don't know if it's because I poured on top of a pour, or if maybe because I used a flat paint. So right here too. Well, that I might have not covered the canvas, but there's definitely nothing on there. So this was supposed to be a gift. So I don't want to, I'm not going to use my flat paint for sure, because my paints are still sitting down here, but I do want to give this canvas as a gift. All in here, it crazed, so what I'm going to do is try to fix it. That's a little too dark. But what I'm going to use is a paintbrush here. And just fill the crack and then wipe the excess off. I think it might have been the flat paint. You don't want to use much paint, just enough to kind of cover where you see it needs it. And I'm sure my head's in the way, sorry. So right here, I've taken care of that. All right. Now up here, don't know. I'm going to try to keep my head back for you guys. I think it's the flat paint. That's what I think. So it fills the hole, and then I'm just going to use my finger to wipe off any extra in this paper towel. Okay, so that's that area. So it's been about 4 or 5 hours since I patched up the crazes, and I am so happy because I was able to save my painting. So this is a great option if your painting does craze. I want to thank everyone for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Lots of love. Bye.